As someone that graduated from university with honors and with 2 degrees, one a Bachelor of Science and a Bachelor of Arts, I want to share with you how to make the most of your college experience academically and socially, as well as give you guys some advice on what I would have changed about my own experience if I went back in time. Something about college that you'll quickly understand is that this is not high school anymore. You are responsible for yourself. University classes are quite large compared to high school. So if you don't understand a question, you can get lost in the crowd and the professor won't know that you don't understand the subject because they're trying to teach 300 people sometimes at the same time in lecture hall. So you have to raise your hand or go to their office hours and express that you do not know something, which takes a lot of humility if you guys aren't used to that. Next, when it comes to college, you have to be honest with yourself as far as your major and what you're studying. Is this right for you? Or is this what your parents wanted you to do? Or is this what your roommate did? Or is this what's cool at the moment? Or is this what you think is going to make you the most money? You truly have to understand what you're getting yourself into, because many people, especially at the college I went to, they just went to college, they had no major, they were undeclared, and they just went because that's what you do. You go to college, right? And so they're blowing all this money or their parents' money and they have no direction. So you have to be honest with yourself about how good you are, about your competition, about your trajectory, also about the market, what's the jobs and the opportunities like in the future, what's the pay. I know this because this is from my personal experience. I went to college to study medical lab science, and I could not understand chemistry for the life of me, okay? I put in so much effort. I went to office hours, did all the homework, all the labs, and I still end up with a C+. So I completely changed my major. I'm like, this is not for me. The pay is not going to be there in the future. There's way too many classes. There's competition out the wazoo, and I'm not going to succeed in this job market. So I switched over to cybersecurity, and within my first class, I was a top 3 of my class because it just came naturally to me. And so speaking about your future and your career, you have to think about internships and getting a job after college, right? That is what college is for, to get a job, to start your career, to start your adult life in the working world. And the best way to do that is to get a head start by going to a career center or using ChatGPT or using any resource that you can and invest in yourself to make a solid resume. If you don't have a solid resume, build one. If you can't build one, do things in order to be able to build one, right? If you don't have any projects, start doing projects to put into it. If you don't have any internships, start doing internships. If you can't get an internship, talk to your professors, each and every single one of them, keep tabs of them every single month. Send your professors email in your freshman, sophomore, and junior year looking for opportunities to help them, to study with them, to find a project with them, and they will eventually give you something that you can grab onto and add that to your resume, to your repertoire, to your portfolio to make yourself more marketable for internships. Find an internship your sophomore year or junior year, and then you're gonna have an even more impressive resume as you move into graduation for finally getting a job and a career that you want. And let me give you a life tip about college and life after college. You will become old news so fast as soon as you graduate. If you're not getting a job within a year after graduation, your value basically looks like this to employers because something is wrong with you according to them. Why can't this person get a job? Why would we hire them when we can hire someone that's younger and more competent, who is more trainable, right? You become old news because everyone wants the college graduates to get them into their system and incorporate them into their infrastructure. And so you need to find internships and jobs as soon as possible and apply to as many jobs as you can. Don't just look, I want to work in Miami, I want to work in San Diego. Cool, apply for those places, but you better be applying to every single state across the country. Okay, I don't care what city it is. I don't care if it's not the title that you want. You need a job. Both people start at the same exact place. One got the opportunity earlier on and their whole career and life skyrocketed. This person, they didn't do that, or something didn't click, or maybe they didn't apply enough, or maybe they didn't build a resume enough, and now they're here. They're making a quarter less than them. They're doing a job that they didn't think they'd do. They didn't get into the industry, and that's their life, you know? And it's upsetting, and it's a sad reality that happens to a lot of people, and you guys have to be cognizant of this. These are things that happen in real life, and you need to build your resume as fast as possible. Now, sorry to sound all scary and mean and big brotherish, but I really want you guys to do the best that you can in college and really take this seriously, because as a young person, you are very attractive to employers. And if college is the way that you're going, you really want to put your best foot forward and make sure that you're making the most of it. But moving on from the academics, let's also talk about the social things and physical things of college. And so college is actually the perfect time to really start taking care of yourself and really making a plan for your health. You want to start eating right. You want to start exercising. You want to start sleeping a full 8-hour sleep. You want to start developing these good habits, making your bed, taking care of the way you dress, styling your hair, keeping your hygiene on point. Because you don't want to be an incompetent 25 or 30-year-old that doesn't know how to make their bed, that doesn't know how to cook, that doesn't know how to take care of themselves. Because like, what the hell were you doing your entire life if you're not competent in these basic adult things by that age? So now's the time to try new things, experiment, and develop your own good habits. This is a tip specifically for freshmen. So freshmen, you usually will come to college a week before everyone else. During this week, this is where you make your friends. This is where you network with people. This is where you socialize, and this is where cliques start forming. If you don't develop friends in this time frame, it's going to be pretty difficult to develop friends later on. On your first week of college, leave your doors open, talk to people, and invite people to your room, play music, make it an inviting space, host different things, and start developing a group, start talking to people, and start doing different things with them. This is your chance to socialize and establish yourself within the college community, because they're freshmen too, the same age as you. Never again in your life will you be in the same space with hundreds, if not thousands of people that are your age doing the same exact thing at the same place in life as you are. And so this is my last tip for you guys on how to succeed in college, not only academically, but socially. And this is something that I completely overlooked. In my opinion, yes, you should be going to parties. As someone that never went to a party, as someone that never had a sip of alcohol until they were 21, I thought drinking was bad. I thought people that partied were bad. And in hindsight, I was wrong about these things. I think parties are a great way to meet people, to socialize, to build your confidence, to develop your own friend groups. And I think it's a perfect opportunity if you do it safely and intelligently and you don't let it impact your academics. I think that saying yes to parties occasionally is a good thing. No underage drinking, of course, because that's illegal. And so that pretty much wraps up the video. This is a bit of a newer topic on this channel, but I hope you guys found it informative, especially for those of you getting into college. Make sure to give me a thumbs up down below. Comment on things that you wish you did differently in college, or certain things that you're currently going through right now in your university. Be sure to check out my other videos right here on men's self-improvement. And without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll catch you guys in that next one.